So in today's video, we're gonna be looking at a fragrance from a house that I have no experience with, and that fragrance is Dsquared2 Wood. So if you want to see my first impression of this fragrance, stay tuned. Hey, what's going on guys? Hunter here and welcome back to my channel. If you're a return subscriber, glad to have you here. And if you are new, what I do is I make fragrance related content. So if you love fragrances, please just hit that subscribe button down below. Be sure to hit that notification bell. And also make sure to follow my new fragrance Instagram page. That will be in the description down below. But as you can tell from the intro, that is correct. We're gonna be looking at Wood by Dsquared2. Now I have never gotten my nose on anything from the house of Dsquared. All I know is that they actually just recently discontinued all of their men's fragrances and came out with this one. So we're gonna see if this one actually stacks up or is worthy of pretty much getting rid of all their fragrances and replacing it with this. But yeah, so let's go ahead and look at the packaging really quick. I actually think this packaging looks really good, at least the box. You do have this maple leaf right here. I believe Dsquared2 is a Canadian brand, which would make sense from that leaf. And then of course, this Dsquared2 Wood. This is a eau de toilette concentration, and I do have this in a 100 ml bottle. Then you have that maple leaf on the top as well. Nothing on the back or the sides, but I did actually find this fragrance at TJ Maxx for $29.99, which I think is an absolutely steal, as long as it obviously smells good. Because I believe this actually retails for 90 bucks at like Macy's and stuff, so that's a pretty good price. And then on the bottom, of course, you have your batch code and your barcode to authenticate your product and see when your product was produced. So let's go ahead and crack open this cellophane. I'm actually very excited to test this one out and see how it comes across. I'm expecting it to be very woody, hence the name Wood. So we'll see if that's actually the case and it's not like misleading in any way. Oh wow, all right. So I was actually not expecting that, but the box is actually made of velvet. So that is actually a very nice attention to detail with that, wow. Very high quality so far. I'm actually shocked, especially for the $29.99 that I bought it at. So let's go ahead and take the bottle out here. Oh, put that box to the side. Wow, okay, so here is the bottle of Wood by Dsquared2. Now I believe they used to have another wood. I believe it was called like He Wood or something like that. Obviously I never smelled that one, but this is the brand new one from them. But yeah, this bottle, guys, is actually very hefty. High quality glass. Wow, this is shocking. Okay, so on the top you do have the maple leaf as well. It's pretty much all over this bottle. A nice wooden and like kind of metal cap. Hold on a minute. Wow, guys, so this just keeps blowing me away. This is actually a magnetic cap, guys. I was not expecting that, but I love magnetic caps. Definitely my favorite out of all kind of caps. And also you have maple leaf on the atomizer as well, all over this bottle. Yeah, so this is very nice. So on the bottom, you do of course have your batch code like so right there, as you can read. So let's go ahead and test out this atomizer and give it a first sniff. So I'm gonna spray this one on my skin because when I'm doing unboxing and first impressions, I like to spray it on my skin rather than paper like I usually do in like reviews, because you just get like a better feel of the fragrance and how it comes across. So let's go ahead and spray this on my inner elbow right here. Nice atomizer. I believe it's actually a pressure as well, so you can spray as much juice as you want, which is always good, kind of like Dior's and Creed's and stuff like that if you're familiar with them. So let that sit for 1 second. I actually am picking it up in the air. So far it does smell pleasant. So let's go ahead and take a smell. Huh. Okay, so I wasn't actually expecting this. All right, so when I look at the packaging and the cap and everything like that, I was definitely getting a different kind of like vibe from this fragrance, like how I would think that it would come across just from looking at it. Not bad. In the opening, it is very citrusy, guys. You're gonna get like a lot of, I'm picking up on a lot of actually orange and lemon. Like a combination of the two. Wow. Very pleasant. It actually is coming across pretty high quality if I'm gonna be honest with you guys. It does smell nice. Definitely crowd pleasing. I'm not getting any of the woodiness of it yet. I'm sure there has to be wood in here. I don't know why they would pretty much release a fragrance called wood without including wood in the notes. But in the opening, definitely citrus heavy. I think I'm also picking up on some ambroxan as well, which if you're familiar with ambroxan, obviously ambroxan's huge in like Dior Sauvage, like an ambroxan bomb. I do pick up on the ambroxan nuance in this fragrance alongside the lemon and the orange. So far, so good. I'm very curious on how this is gonna dry down and how it will come across as far as like what kind of wood's in here. Cedar wood, sandalwood. I don't think there's any oud in here, so I don't think it's gonna be agarwood. But yeah, very, very good. It is changing slightly after the first minute or so spraying it on, as it's like settling in my skin and developing on my skin. I'm picking up on actually, I believe it's a violet. Yeah, I think it's violet leaf, the kind of same similarity in like Burberry touch with the violet leaf in there. If you're familiar with that, I do pick up on that as well. But yeah, so far citrusy, a little bit of ambroxan, which is a synthetic note, a molecule, and then I'm getting some violet leaf as well. Maybe even a little bit spicy too, as it's starting to dry down slightly on here. So far so good. I would say from the opening at least, as far as seasons go, that I think this would work best from, just from my first impression. I mean, you can wear this one in the spring and summer, maybe fall as well. I'm sure once the dry down comes along, I'm sure you're still gonna get that ambroxan, because ambroxan usually lasts the life of fragrances since it's just like a synthetic chemical pretty much. And then alongside the woodiness that's probably gonna come out, I would imagine. Most woody fragrances are pretty much from the dry down, you get the wood. Not in the opening that much, but yeah, this is a nice fragrance, guys. I would say if you're just looking for like a high quality fragrance at a great price, definitely check out Dsquared2's wood. Especially if you can get it for $29.99 at like TJ Maxx. I have seen this one before, didn't really think much about it, but then when I was just there earlier today, actually, I was like, man, might as well pick it up, because I think it was actually used to be more expensive at TJ Maxx. I think it used to be like 50 bucks if I'm not mistaken. So when I saw it for $29.99, I was like, let's give it a try. And yeah, definitely worth the $30 price tag that I got it at. If you could find that one, and especially if you like more like citrusy, violet leaf, kind of like the ambroxan, crowd pleasing fragrances, check this one out, guys. So far, it is a slightly misleading from the packaging called wood, and how the bottle looks. I mean, it's even in this like brown woodiness of a color. Kind of got like a gold labeling right there with the wooden cap. Yeah. So I'm sure, let's see if it's changing at all. Yeah, it is now. Okay, I can see where it's kind of gonna go to, guys. Yeah, it's definitely starting to become a slightly more woody as more time like goes by, as it's drying down on my skin. Now I'm picking up on the wood, and now I can kind of get a feeling of how it's actually gonna dry down. Yeah, I think it's gonna dry down to like an ambroxan sort of a fragrance alongside wood. And it's slightly peppery as well, or spicy, so to say. That might even be from cardamom if I'm not mistaken. Kind of like in like La Nuit de l'Homme, if you're familiar with that fragrance. That's pretty much a cardamom bomb. I do pick up on some cardamom as it's sitting as well. Yeah, very, very nice fragrance, guys. I'm curious, I think they did release some flankers of this. I believe one called like Greenwood and Redwood. I think they also have a female's version, which comes in like a pink bottle. I think it's just called Dsquared2 Wood Parfum, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, great fragrance, and especially for the price of this packaging and the bottle, guys, definitely very, very nice. Attention to detail with this. glad to have this in my fragrance. Probably gonna wear this one more, see how it sort of wears throughout the day and whatnot. Obviously try to test it out. Maybe in the future I'll do like a full review of this fragrance. If you guys want to see that, definitely let me know and I'll get right to it. But yeah, I guess that's pretty much gonna wrap up my first impression and unboxing of Dsquared2's wood. Let me know down below if you've tried this one or if you're looking to try it. I wanna know your thoughts on this if you tried it already. But yeah, give it a big like if you liked the video. Subscribe down below for more future fragrance videos to come. And I hope all you guys have a great rest of your day. Take care, everyone.